Shannon.
Thank you, Babaji. If you'd like to ask Baba a question, you can speak to him directly or let me know, or you can chat me the question and I will share it with him. So there's a question, Baba. Do you have a good way to illustrate the difference between the ego and the self?
Self is, which is not only thinking about me and mine, and there is a small s, self with a small s, and a self with a big S. So which self we are talking about? The small self is the ego self. Big S is the welfare of all. Where I always put myself first, my way of thinking, my way of seeing, that's a small s. When we always think about what is good for all, if the judgment is coming from that, then that is the little example of the higher self. Small self is the ego self. Most of the time when something is coming to my mind, I take a moment to really ask myself, okay, this may sound good to me, may feel good to me, but is it going to be good for everybody else? And always checking that with that can give us a little glimpse into what I have been talking about. Usually we just go with whatever feels good to me or whatever I think is the right thing. But sometimes putting the other person in those shoes and or other people in those situations and see what would they like, so that helps. Anyway, I'm still very much in my heart, I'm not in my mind, so if you put those kind of questions, then it will not come. I just look at you and I'm very much in silence right now after Navaratri. So, Shannon, if there is another question, yes, otherwise, okay, beautiful.
Babaji?
Yes.
How do we deal with all of the violence in the world and the schools that just keep getting shut up? I try not to watch the news because I can't take it anymore. But I don't understand how in this country we have elected officials and Congress that will not try to come together and find some way of alleviating some of the suffering. And I know it's an internal thing that's the most important.
That is the most important thing. Because if you cannot do anything, what are you going to do? But looking at you, you are a writer, write letters and let it be known, be a little active in that. But losing your peace is not going to help. Yes, there is, it has been going on since the beginning. In cave age, men used to kill each other with rocks, now we are killing each other with guns. The instinct is still there. So, First thing is that we do not lose our inner stability. And yes, there is violence in the schools and with the guns. And it has happened before, it is happening now, and it will continue to happen. And if I can't do anything about it, and maybe there will come a time you will express your preference, and that's your thing. If you can write something, make a little more aware, put a little pressure on the people who can make a difference, that's all you can do. I'm just going to go through the pages and mentally send you my love and blessings, and please feel it, experience it, and I see your names, and every name I see, even if I don't see you on the camera, I can see your face. Thank you all.